I'll stay. I don't know what's coming. A theory confronted. Faith found a slight mistake.
Hey, it's Jordan
And Mel.
from the local Lowdown, and we're here at the Hostel in Buffalo. We are here with Plastic. Very excited to be talking to them today. Do you guys mind introducing yourselves and the instrument that you play in the band?
I'm George. I'm a guitarist and vocalist in Plastic.
Hi, my name is Sam, and I play the drums.
I'm Wiley. I play the bass.
Alrighty, so the first question I have for you guys, it's what is your music background like, and what other projects are you guys currently involved in?
Musical background, long story short, started playing guitar younger, had been influenced by rock music, got into jazz via like school, then kind of stepped away from that for a while and started focusing on songwriting and other kind of noise and ambient adjacent projects. But mostly right now, Plastic, which I write for, is kind of the main focus with the exception of a few solo things under my name, George Shotsline. So
So violin was my first instrument, actually, but I've been playing the drums since I was 5. Since then, I've added the saxophone, the clarinet. My goal for this year is to learn the piano. And outside of the band, I do, sound art, electroacoustic music, trying to like hybridize, like chamber classical stuff with some nice like textural, like recording based, I guess that's the I guess that's it.
I got the least impressive of anybody. I started playing guitar when I was like 10. I chose bass when it was time to like do like orchestra in middle school because I already like knew the strings of it from guitar. I played bass in orchestra. I played the only other time I played in a band is with George in high school. So that's kind of my thing. I'm not involved in any other projects. I mean, I love it, but yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. You guys are really pulling from a diverse base there. I love to see it. So I want to talk a little bit about Hereditary, which just came out last year, you guys' first official release. When did this project start, and how does it feel to have it out now?
yeah, well, thank you for knowing. I'm a little flattered. Wow, I'm blushing. This project kind of started during COVID, really formally, and it started as essentially, for lack of better words, bedroom project. I started it, me being George, I just wanted to have another kind of rock-based project. I'd moved to New York in 2019. I'm from Indianapolis, and New York City, I basically at some point kind of had a culmination of guitar-based written songs and wanted to kind of put them together. So by basically beginning of 2020, had some songs and then pieced together sort of slowly but surely an amazing band. And since then it's been amazing because it's like I've seen just even from that EP album, whatever you want to call it, there's been so much of a growth and evolution of the project naturally. And, I maybe hopefully like comparing the record to the performance, maybe even could see that. But it basically started as a bedroom project that I did that whole record kind of on my own. And then now we're a live band, and now it's truly more of a collective process, slowly but surely as the evolution of the band continues. So,
Speaking of which, shout out to Nigel, our other guitarist who couldn't make it on tour.
The formidable, and fiercely talented Nigel Meyer.
Gnarly.
We miss and love you.
A champion of the
we are
guitar.
usually a 4-piece, and unfortunately, some circumstances didn't lead him to be able to be on tour today and for the rest of the tour. So hopefully we'll be back in Buffalo with 4.
Huge shout out.
And if you'd like to hear all 4 of us, wait till later this year. We have some recorded music coming your way that we're all really excited about.
Exciting.
late 2023. So
Oh, well, continuing on your first project, was there anything about the release that surprised you guys? The response from listeners, or anything that you hope the audience gets from it?
yeah, no surprises, but any hopes? I mean, I guess hope would be that in the best way possible that especially doing these live shows and this live run is that there's a great difference between the record and the performances, but both are great. Like there's a positive aspect to both. Like meaning that the difference of the record and difference of the performance are both great in different ways. And I hope that my main hope with this tour is that someone comes and like, oh my gosh, I really enjoyed that performance. I want to buy a CD, and they buy the CD, and they're like, oh, the CD is different, but I really love this too. And not different, solely different functionally, compositionally, but maybe aesthetically or texturally or something. Right. And that's kind of the hope I would have throughout this whole process is that both are enjoyed for different reasons. Because I just generally feel that live performance and recording are two different experiences. So I hope that those can be enjoyed from the listener's perspective in the same way.
Yeah, that definitely comes across in you guys' performance. So
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. So I kind of want to talk a little bit about modern shoegaze as a whole. Just thinking about that recent Stereo Gum article really has me thinking about how it seems like it's going back to being a more raw and artsy sound. What do you guys think of that, and how do you guys feel you fit into this new wave?
Can you refresh me on the Stereo Gum article?
It was
for
a
the
long
interview,
article.
let me say that Wiley asked, can you refresh me on the Stereo Gum article?
Yeah, it was a long article, but kind of just talking about how there's so many different strains of shoegaze right now, and whether it's country gaze or you have stuff, emo gaze.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you guys feel like you fit into this modern wave of stuff going on, or kind of less aware of it?
I mean, ultimately, I feel like it's for other people to decide. But
Yeah.
I mean, I can see it's not like I'm not also extremely oblivious to not, when people say that, to not see where that comes from. I think there's a general idea of wall of sort of sounds that people immediately grasp when they think of shoegaze and like large, rooms of, just general sound. So
Yeah.
where we fit in, I have no idea. I really don't. But and I don't care to fit in, but I also wouldn't mind if we did, basically. So whatever happens. But I think there's a lot of great guitar. I think ultimately what's kind of exciting, and whether it be for better or for worse, is that a revival of sort of I don't want to say guitar-based music, but maybe in a sense of like live performance.
Yeah.
That is a little bit rawer or more organic, and less, I don't know, predetermined by, just, I don't know, maybe not predetermined, but just, there's a sense of like live instrumentation is kind of having a revival, which is, for me, I have to admit, has always been a little bit exciting, naturally, because I've played an instrument my whole life. So that's been cool to see, and it feels great to be a part of that. Like a part of that naturally, playing an instrument my whole life, seeing this revival happen simultaneously has been, I guess we're a part of it because of that. But that's really all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming that you guys are from
New York's-
currently Queens.
Queens, yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yes, we're from Ridgewood. We'll say Ridgewood, Queens. Ridgewood, Queens. Just,
Okay.
Yeah. Just
I
be
mean, do
quick
you guys
about
all
it.
live separately? Is this kind
Yeah,
of
we
like-
all live separately, but exactly. But we're all in the city, so we just
Gotcha.
say Ridgewood, Queens.
Okay. Well, I'm taking this question personally. That's why I didn't answer you earlier, because I am also from Queens.
Okay.
I'm from Sunnyside, which I'm a bit closer, but Queens is Queens. That being said, and I'm assuming that you guys have played live somewhere in the city. Is there any hidden gems that you might or love particularly playing at, or something else that you'd want to tell the
I don't know
listeners?
if I could really consider like I don't know if I have anything insight on hidden gems, but as far as us playing,
Sure.
I mean, yeah, we're playing the Broadway later this month. It's a great venue. It's not quite in Queens, a little bit more in Brooklyn. TVI is a great venue to go see music, just if you want to see live music and it sound great. There's a lot of also by my place, a bar called Sundown that has interesting things going on sometimes. More or less. As far as us playing, I don't know if I have any, hidden gems or anything exciting, but there are an abundance of great venues that I feel like I am fortunate enough to go out and see. Specifically even where I'm at, like this bar called Sundown is starting to have interesting things happening. It's in Ridgewood, and there's a lot of good spaces right in that area. So I feel really fortunate to just live close enough to not when I'm playing, but when I want to go see something to be inspired or just go see music, I'm kind of right in the heart of a lot of great things happening. So thank you for, I don't know. I'm happy to be in Queens, basically. And it's like, yeah, not thank you.
Hey guys, it's Alex here with the local lowdown, and let me tell you, I was doing my merch gremlin thing before this show. I was in the gold mines looking to add to the hoard. I was digging for merch. I was looking for the band merch today, and let me tell you, I came here a little forlorn, right? A little sad. I couldn't find anything down in the mines, down in the gold mines. So imagine my surprise when I walk into the venue, the Hostel here in Buffalo, New York, and I find some beautiful looking CDs of that EP, Hereditary.
Just open it and you'll see it. It's like wow, it's like a treasure chest. You don't even know.
There's a great booklet that George worked very hard on.
Yeah.
It's a very thoughtfully curated package.
With John Patrick Garcia, one of my best friends, and Nick Jorgensen also. I cannot exclude them from that because it included all three of them. Anyway.
And I notice a little t-shirt. So I got to ask, right? Is there any new merch ideas coming in the near future? Any new shirts? Maybe some stickers flying around somewhere? Any ideas?
We are an anti-sticker band.
Anti-sticker band?
Let the record show that not 48 hours ago I suggested stickers.
No, new merch ideas were. I was thinking about it tonight actually when I watched Bedridden play with our shirts, and I was like, I like those, but I don't love those, so maybe we should make something better. Even though, also, thank you Bedridden for playing because they sound amazing. Shout out to Bedridden. But when I saw them playing with our shirts, I thought, yeah, maybe we should. So we're gonna sit on that idea, and probably we'll be back. Give us a little bit, and we'll have some better ideas.
I'll be waiting with the pickaxe to go back down to the gold mines. But
Keep
I'll
digging.
hand it back off to our host.
You only
to
get
end
more.
this
The
little-
more you dig, the better you find.
The more you dig, the better merch you find. So
Exactly.
Gotta keep
so,
digging.
Well,
Exactly.
for one, I like the shirts. So, I mean, I will be getting a shirt.
I'm
but
glad
yeah.
you like the shirts. Well, I'll give you one. How about that? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, I think we're about ready to wrap it up. Thank you so much, Plastic. It was a pleasure seeing you guys and talking
you.
to you.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much.
Of course. It's been Jordan
And Mel.
from the Local Lowdown, and we'll catch you in the next field interview.